Good evening. Good evening, everybody. How you doing tonight? Welcome to tonight's game. Spanish Springs Cougars taking on the visiting Manogue Miners. And right now, the Cougars are coming in at 2-0. The Miners at 0-3. That's just about ready to get this game going here. No scoreboard in operation, so I put a little electronic one in the bottom, and I'll do my best I can. So there will be no time, so we'll have to. It is what it is. Another chilly night here. It's supposed to start warming up this weekend, though, so hopefully we'll get some decent weather. They're saying 60s or so. As you can see down there on the bottom, that's our scoreboard tonight, so I will just be watching that, updating it as we go. Good thing, though, is the scores table is on this side of the field, so we will be able to see the rest and the calls they make. Teams are walking out the field for the lineups. All right, so we're going to get ready to go here in a second. Face-off goes to the Cougars. Quick shot and saved by the goalie. Was up a little high and he was able to grab it. Bad handled pass. Ball's loose. Picked up by the Cougars and knocked back out. Be Miners' ball still. Well, gets knocked out by the Cougars and goes out, so it's going to stay with the Miners. This handled pass goes out, covered by the Cougars. Try to work up the field and knocked down by a Miner, picked up by the Miners. Held on to the ball too long, didn't cross lane, so it's going to go over on to go to the Cougars. Gets ready for a shot. It's going to line up, passes it off. Here comes a shot, and good. Let's see that again. Whoops, hit the wrong button. Sorry. We'll get the next one. Ball's loose. Cougars are able to get to it. Just running through some heavy traffic. Tries to take a shot. Saved by the goalie. Miners have the ball now. Going to work it upfield. Comes across midfield. Gets himself, passes off, gets quick shot, and beautiful. Let's see that again. Across midfield. Gets himself, passes off, gets quick shot, and beautiful. Let's see that. Beautiful assist and excuse me, beautiful assist for setup. Left him wide open. So Miners tied up 1-1 here in the first. Cougar ball. Ball goes across midfield, gets knocked loose. Still loose, got a little scrum going there. Miners get it. Oh! Pat, a beautiful assist through heavy traffic and shoots it right in. Let's see that. Get it. Oh! Pat, a beautiful assist through heavy traffic. Another beautiful shot by the Miners. Ball goes over to the Cougars. Passes a little high, goes out, so that's going to become Miner ball. Comes across midfield. Bad pass goes loose. Cougars come away. Well, never mind. All right, Cougars come away with it. And Miners come away with that one. Works his way upfield and gets knocked out by Cougar. Slips on the grass. Some incidental contact to the helmet, but thought about going for the long shot, decided not to, did a little quick pass off, and it goes out, minor ball. Dishes it off to the goalie. High pass, just kind of lobbed it up there. Cougars are able to get it. Flag down. So push against 17 of the Miners. It's going to be a 30-second foul. That puts the Cougars the man up. Try to get something off to tie this game up. Bad pass, goes over to the Miners. Miners going to try to kill this penalty. Get teams back to even. Passes it upfield, and another high pass which goes out. Ball goes over to them. Goes over to the Cougars. Working his way upfield, gets a shot, and saved by the goalie. Getting down to the end of this power play for the Cougars. And teams are back to even. Goalie's going to bring it out himself. High pass again, goes out. Excuse me, Cougar ball. Looks like we got a timeout on the Cougars. So we'll be back in just a second. All righty, here we are, back getting ready to come start up after this timeout. Bad pass. Trying to get it before it rolls out. Cougars going to be fighting for it in the corner now. Cougars come away with the loose ball. Tries to set up a shot. Comes around the corner. Sets him up. And good. Let's see that again. Set up a shot. Comes around the corner. Sets him up. And good. Let's see that again. 2-2 in the first. Face off to possession Cougars. Goes in. And nice deflection by the goalie. Ball's loose. Picked back up by the Miners. Damn, excuse me. Gets knocked out. Ball goes over to the Cougars. Oh my, what a shot. Wow, let's see that again. Oh my, what a shot. Wow. Heavy traffic. He was almost on his knees and shot that probably about ankle height and just screamed right into the goal. Great shot. That puts the Cougars up 3-2. That one's going to have to go on a highlight film. Possession Cougars. Goes for the tosses it backside, works it back out forward. Up to the top. Ball goes out, minor ball. Dishes it off to the goalie. Ball goes out, goes over to the Miners. Couldn't handle it. Ball's on the ground, picked up by the Cougars. Gets tripped up. On the ground again. Ball goes over to the Cougars. Works his way in. Thought about it for a second, but he's going to come back out to the top. Here he goes. Shoots. And just inside. Sets him up. Shoots. Oh, no, never mind. Now he shoots, and that one just comes inside on the bottom corner. Stays with the Cougars. Ball stays with the Cougars. Ball stands out great on this winter grass. Such a chore. And nice save by the goalie. Bad pass goes out, minor ball. Goes upfield with it, crosses midfield. Ball goes over to the Cougars. Passes it. Oh, almost had an open shot, couldn't handle it. Miners come away with it. Crosses midfield. Ball gets deflected by a Cougar. Picked up back up by the Miners. Gets knocked out again. This time the Cougars walk away with it. And it goes loose again. Ball goes out, goes to the Cougars. Heavy traffic, way high. And from the sound of the yells, we're getting to the end of the first. Manogue caught with too many players on the field, so it's going to get turned over to the Cougars. Shoots, and good. Let's see that again. Shoots, and good. Let's see that again. Looks like that one hit in the upper corner on the outside. About 10 seconds left in the first. Cougars up 4-2 now. Possession Cougars. Bad pass, going to go out, so that's going to go over to the Miners. Steps out. So, nope. Guess they didn't give him a chance to set up, so I'm going to start this one over. And that's it for the end of the first. Be back in just a second, everybody. All right, welcome back. Heading into second here. Spanish Springs Cougars up over the Manogue Miners 4-2. First quarter. Spanish Springs came out with the first shot. Manogue came out with two more after that to take the lead. Cougars tied it back up and have been in the lead since. Getting a lot of up-close shots here tonight. Possession goes to the Cougars. Quick pass up and just a bit high. Couldn't handle it, so it's going to go over to the Miners. Dishes off to the goalie. Uh-oh, stolen. Looked like it was stolen for a second. It was going to be wide open for a goal, but comes around the outside, works towards the top. Passes it out. Coming in strong. Winds up, shoots, and that one was about 3 feet over the top, so it's going to go out. Stays with the Cougars. Comes around the crease, shoots, and scores. Let's see that again. Comes around the crease, shoots, and scores. Let's see that again. Wide open shot basically to the middle of the net, upper third quarter. Had a big open pathway there for that one. Makes it 5-2 Cougars over the Miners. Possession Cougars. Pass mishandled, goes out. The ball's going to go over to the Miners. Manogue brings it to the backside. Comes up, back up to the top. Trying to get something set up. Thought about cutting in, but cuts back out. Everybody gets reset. Keeps trying to cut the inside, but the Cougars aren't letting that happen. Here he goes, comes in for a shot and gets deflected by the goalie. Ball stays with the Miners. Shot was to the lower inside. Back to the top. Sets up a nice screen, but refs didn't like that, so they're going to turn it over to the Cougars. Dishes it out to the goalie. Shoots, and nice save by the Miner goalie. Quickly passes it up to midfield, ball's loose. Cougars come away with it. Get another shot. Shoots. Bounces just to the inside. Tries to get something set up. It didn't happen. Got deflected. Back out to the top. Cougars have it. Comes in. Winds up. Shoots and scores. Number one of the Cougars. Let's see that again. Comes in. Winds up. Shoots and scores. Number one of the Cougars. Let's see that again. Cougars quickly opening a lead of 4 points, 6-2. I'd say probably about 5 minutes into the second. Cougars come away. Passes inside, shoots. Ball gets banged around a little bit in there. Cougars retain possession. High pass. Crosses midfield. Goes to the Miners. Trying to come into heavy traffic, tries to bounce it in, gets deflected. This ball's still loose. Picked up by the Miners. Works his way in, gets knocked out. Miners retain it. Shoots and goes just inside. Ball stays with the Miners. Works his way in. Oh, he was wide open, had a shot. Got turned over to the Cougars. High pass. Ball still loose. Cougars get it back. Tried to set him up. He couldn't handle the pass. Ball's loose. Okay, Cougars got it back. Trying to get set up. Going to come up trying to come up the middle. Wouldn't have it. Past the outside. Here he comes. Shoots. And saved by the goalie. Bad pass. Picked up again by the Cougars. Wide. Had an open channel. Decides to shoot. And another nice save by the Miner goalie. Timeout, Manogue. With that, we'll take a timeout ourselves. We'll be right back. All right, welcome back, everybody. The teams have both come back on the field. I'd say about halfway through the second here. Cougars up 6-2 over the Miners. On this brisk Thursday night. Offsides, ball goes over to the Cougars. Winds up, thought about taking a long shot. There's a couple shots to the helmet there. He goes down. Flag is down. Looks like it'd be a push. .30-second illegal push on the Miners. So much nicer having the scoring table on this side. I can kind of hear the calls. Makes it sound like I know something. Oh, just a dribble little pass. He tried to pass it, just didn't come out the way he thought it would. Sets up for the shot, and that goes about 5 foot high. Stays with the Cougars. Cougars get reset. Inside, thought about it. And he's going to shoot. And good. Let's see that again. Thought about it. And he's going to shoot. And good. Let's see that again. A little close shot right to the goalie's left side, right side. So it makes it 7-2. My guess would probably be under 5 minutes left in the half. Cougars walk away with another one. Miners moved first on that one and gave Cougars possession. Got some fresh feet coming on for the Cougars. Goes way back out in the top. Comes inside. Dishes it back out. Open up for shot goes, and it goes just to the outside. Stays with the Cougars. Cougars work it back out. Comes up around the crease, tries to do a quick little pass, doesn't work, goes back out to midfield. Ball goes across the line. It's going to go to the Miners. Tried to do a shot. It kind of got hit from the back. Dribbled out, goes over to the Cougars. Thought about taking the long shot, pass it off, and does a bounce shot right into the lower corner. Let's see that again. Thought about taking the long shot, pass it off, and does a bounce shot right into the lower corner. That bounced in hit about 2 foot in front of the goal. right past the goalie's knees. 8-2, Cougars over the Miners. Getting towards the end of the first half. Spanish Springs comes away with it again. Looking for somebody passes to, goes to the outside. Thought about winding up for the long shot, decided not to. Goes this time, and it bounced off a Miner. Cougar ball still. One minute left in the half. Shoots. Nice stop by the goalie. Miners with about, excuse me, with about 50 seconds to make something happen. Cross field. .30 seconds. Comes around the backside, close to the crease. Oh, had him set up perfect and just couldn't handle it. Ball comes across midfield, goes over to the Cougars. Comes up strong, open, shoots, and scores. Wide open. Nice score for the Cougars. Let's see that again. For the Cougars. Comes up strong, open, shoots, and scores. Wide open. Nice. That was just a one-on-one shot there. Goalie tried, but Cougars got it in to make it 9-2. Probably about 10 seconds left in this opening half. Ball goes to the Cougars. High pass, it's going to go out. That's going to stay with the Cougars. Nope, go to the Miners. And that's it for the end of the first half. Spanish Springs Cougars 9, the visiting Manogue Miners 2. We'll be back in just a few minutes, folks, so grab some popcorn and stuff, and we'll see you in a bit. welcome back everybody. Todd Miller Productions. Doing a live broadcast for High Sierra Lacrosse League. Tonight we got the Spanish Spring Cougars taking on Manogue Miners. Cougars are up 9-2 right now, going into this second half. All right, here we go. Cougars have pretty much dominated the face-off tonight. And no. And they come away with possession again. Tries to get it set up, ball's loose. A little scrum there in the middle. Now we got a wrestling match going on. Tag team, 2-point Manogue. Works it to the back side of the crease. Comes in a little bit closer, runs into some traffic. Oh, excuse me. Clears it out to the top. Winds up, goes for a shot, and that just goes a bit outside. Ball stays with the Cougars. Goes to the outside, goes to the back. Comes around and close to the crease, sets him up and shoots and scores. See that again. The back. Comes around and close to the crease, sets him up and shoots and scores. Just a quick shot, lower left side corner. Makes it 10-2. Cougars over the Miners. Possession Cougars. Sets him up and shoots it just a little bit high. Probably about 2 foot over the top of the goal. Comes back out. Quick shot and good. Let's see that one again. Goal. Comes back out. Quick shot and good. Let's just a quick inbound and just rifled it right in there. Nobody even had any time to set up. Ball goes to the Cougars again. Flag down. Probably shot to the helmet, it looks like. Shoots and scores from about 10 yards out. Flag down. Probably shot to the helmet, it looks like. Shoots and scores from about 10 yards out. Cougars quickly running away with this one. Going to make it 12-2. Probably just a little about, I'd say about 7-8 minutes into the third, maybe a little bit less. Ball's loose. Possession Cougars. Passes it upfield. Was looking for a lane, couldn't find it, decides to come back out and start over again. Comes close to the crease. Tried to do a quick little pass, couldn't handle it. Cougars retain the ball. Gets knocked out. Minor ball. Ball gets knocked loose by the Cougars. So we have a push on the Cougars. It's going to go over to the Miners. Going to go out, so that's going to be Cougar ball. Runs up, shoot, oh, and beautiful assist and a quick little close shot. Let's see how it again. Runs up, shoot, oh, and beautiful assist and makes it 13-2 Cougars. Possession Cougars. Oh, knocked the stick out. Nice shot. Gets his stick back and gets the ball back, but then a little awkward pass there. It couldn't be handled. Ball goes out, goes to the Miners. Goalie looking to clear it out. Miners clear it past midfield. Man runs into a wall right there. Just turned around, didn't even see him. Gets tripped up. Thought he said offsides on number 25 of the Cougars. Going to be minor ball. Looks like the Miners are a man up right now. Passes to the backside. Works his way in, shoots, and just inside. Cougars are back to even. Works his way in, takes a shot, and gets deflected by the goalie. Passes up to midfield. Crosses midfield. Comes up full head of steam, sets him up, shoots, and goes just to the outside. Shoots, and saved by the goalie. Crosses midfield. Gets knocked out by a Cougar, picked back up. Shoots, and oh, that looked like it was just off the post. Covered by the Cougars. Works his way in, passes to the backside, up to the front, and just tried to pass into shoot into some heavy traffic. Two bodies there completely blocked it. Winds up, decides not to, passes it back out. Goes to the backside, up to the corner, couldn't handle it. Works his way in, cuts around. Oh, did a shot from his knees and actually almost made it. Was down bottom corner of the net. Gets reset up again. This one gets deflected by a couple of Miners. Sounds like we're getting to the end of the third. Comes around the top. Just, they're going to. Miners are man down. Still waiting to see what the call is, but then I think it was maybe a push, or a trip. He sure looked like he fell on his own to me, but gets set up, goes to the backside. Ten seconds left and half. Shoots from way out there and goes just to the inside. That was probably about 15, 20 yards out. Waning seconds of the third. Sets him up. Goes to the middle. Shoots. Bounced off him. Gets ready. Tries to get another shot and made that one. Looked like it went off the goalie. Let's see that again. Bounced off him. Gets ready. Tries to get another shot and made that one. Looked like it went off the goalie. Let's see that again. So that makes it 14-2 Cougars over the Miners. Like I said, probably about negative 10, less than 10 seconds left in the third. Possession Cougars. Quick pass up to the back to the excuse me. Up to the top, sets up a shot, goes for it, and nice save by the goalie. We got to be close to a buzzer going off here. Tries to set up. Oh, mama. Let's see that again. Buzzer going off here. Tries to set up. Oh, mama. Let's see that again. Wow. Wide open one-handed shot up to the top of the goal. I know about 2 minutes ago I said 10 seconds left in the third, but it's still going, so 15-2 Cougars over the Miners. This time the Miners come away with it. Ball's loose. Picked up by the Cougars. Goalie's going to bring it out. Ball gets knocked loose. Oh, nobody on the net. They had an easy shot. Cougars bring it across midfield. Winds up. Passes it to the backside and ball goes out. That's going to go over to the Miners. Up to midfield. Shot and came just to the inside. Going to stay with the Miners. Top of the key, shoots. Got a man down. And that's the end of the third right there. So we'll be back in just a minute, folks, for the final quarter. Alrighty, here we are back. Fourth and final quarter. Spanish Springs Cougars over the Manogue Miners 15-2. And it is getting cold. Possession Cougars. Just look how red those legs are. Shoots. Goes out. Cougar ball. Passes back to the top. Ball's loose. Whoops, sorry, my bad. Oh, I even lost it. Comes around the crease, sets up the long shot, and goes just to the inside. Ball goes over to the Miners. Miners come across midfield. Wide open shot, and nice save by the goalie. Cougars pass it up to midfield and cross midfield. Ball's loose. Picked up by the Cougars. Cougars getting reset. Cuts outside, passes it out. Whoops, I lost it. There it is. Shoots from way out there. Ball's loose. Gonna roll out. Nope, not yet. Stays with the Cougars. Gonna come around. Quick shot. Passes it. Oh, and gets knocked out. Good defense on the Miners' part. Flag down. .27 of the Cougars comes away with the slash. That's going to put the Miners a man up for a little bit. Brings them up to midfield. Shoots and scores with the long ball. Let's see that again. Shoots and scores with the long ball. Let's see that again. Beautiful long shot from about 15 yards out. Whoops. Sorry about that. Cougar ball. Shoots and scores. Let's see that again. Shoots and scores. Let's see that again. That was another one from about 15 plus yards out. Sorry, I fixed the quarter. Now it's officially the fourth quarter. That's why I like having a camera on the scoreboard when they have one, because being a one-man show, sometimes I forget to hit a button. As long as I don't forget to hit the record button, everybody will be happy. Cougar ball. Thought about winding up from the back, but twists around, tries to get shot up. Excuse me, tosses it to the backside. Comes around, tries to do a quick pass just a little too high. Cougars are going to have to reset. Shoots and scores from the long ball. Oh, mama. Let's see that again. Shoots and scores from the long ball. Oh, mama. Let's see. Another ball from 15 yards out. Cougars have started off the night, at least the first half and stuff, doing more close-up shots right off the crease. And second half, or at least this last quarter, they've been going for the long ball. Just loading up and just letting it rip. Possession Cougars. Ball's loose. Cougar ball. He's going to run up, get set up, and he's going to shoot. Was a little bit past it when he let it go. Up past midfield, Miners got it. Oh, thought about getting a shot off, and it just kind of got deflected. Going to be a cross check on number 4 of the Cougars. That's going to put the Miners up for a little bit. Shoots, and that looks like it went right off the post because it bounced and it went a mile. Goes deep from goalie to goalie. Miner goalie brings it up to midfield. Ball's loose. Sets him up, cuts the corner, shoots, and scores. Beautiful shot. Sets him up, cuts the corner, shoots, and scores. Beautiful shot. Beautiful shot to the upper corner of the goal, about 10 yards out, and the thing was a rocket. Makes it 17-4 Cougars right now. Last half of the fourth. Works his way in. Does a quick little bounce shot. Score for the Cougars. Let's see that. Works his way in. Does a quick little bounce shot. Score for the Cougars. Kind of hard to see against that white netting, but I think it was a nice little bounce shot. 18-4 Cougars over the Miners in the waning minutes of the game. Possession Miners. Oops, sorry about that. Cougars pass it deep up to midfield, couldn't be handled, so it's going to go over. Oh, try. I was looking at the schedule and shoots, gets stopped. Goalie takes it. And that's the game. Spanish Springs Cougars 18, Manogue Miners 4. I was going to look at the schedule. I thought tomorrow I was going to be coming live from Damani, but it looks like the game's been changed. So we I don't think we have any live games tomorrow, but we'll be back on Saturday for when Manogue's going to be playing games against Idaho. So, thanks everybody. Final score again, Spanish Springs Cougars 18 and Manogue Miners 4. This is Todd Miller for Todd Miller Productions and High Sierra Lacrosse. We'll see you soon. Make sure you check the High Sierra Lacrosse page, Facebook page, and the Todd Miller Production page for the next live broadcast. Have a good night, everybody.